If this evil force can be stopped and destroyed before actual nuclear war begins, then the universe will be safe.
What's up, everybody? It's your host, Kurt Jagoon, and in today's video, I've got some interesting stuff to tell you guys about how to make air easier, or how to learn air attacks easier. Basically, you know, I've been playing around with air for a while now, but with this new update, new meta changes, air has become the thing, and it's powerful. It's a very strong attack, and but it does take somewhat of a little bit of a skill to learn. You know, it's got a learning curve. But the thing is, with these attacks I've been doing recently, if you're a good ground attacker, you'll be able to convert to air a lot easier if you do it like I'm doing on these attacks. So basically, I'm going to start right here. I'm going to show you this base. I'm stop it right here. So as you can see in a scout, okay, first thing I'm looking for is these sweepers, and I'm looking for the AD. And here's the AD, and all these air defenses are central. So as you can see, I've got EQ, and I know there's an argument about which is better, jump, EQ. I say depends on what you want to do. But immediately for me, I'm going to EQ this wall right here, in between the town hall and the air defense, and it's going to open up literally this section, you know, all of this, and all of this, all of it is open to my kill squad at that point. So let's take a look and show you. Let's take a look at this method, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about making air easy. But basically, once I go in and I take out at least 2 of these AD, I'm going to expend 2 of the rages on my kill squad. So literally, those EQs and the rages are for my KS. Now, you know, you normally only expend a couple of spells on your kill squad, but basically all I've saved is those 2 haste for my balloon section. So I've got to get great value out of this core shot. So here we go. And I'll tell you another thing. I recommend you use a heal, not 2 rages. That's what I had built, and I went with it. But as you can see right here, I've got 180 down. The blowers are going down. The next air defense is going to go down pretty soon here in a second. I've got half of the Tesla farm gone. And there's my Queen's ability. Watch this. The next air defense is down. Guys, I've got 3 AD down with that core shot. So now I got 2 hounds. And this is the part that you really got to watch. You've got to let your hounds pop. Just be really careful. And I've got a P.E.K.K.A there. He's just cleaning out. He didn't funnel, so he's just cleaning up the outside. I threw him in there because I just didn't need anything else. And I figured, why not? P.E.K.K.As need love too. So right here, as you can see, the balloons, these hounds got to pop. I'm really hoping they will. I had 1 pop over here, but I don't think the last hound's going to pop, unfortunately. He may, but I really don't think so. But that wizard tower is cooking my balloons right now. But as you can see, the base is just completely and utterly devastated at this point. Yep, that hound's going to pop. It's going to pop right here. Watch this. Boom. And that's just death right there. Once that happened, that hound popped, this base is wrecked. It's GG. And I'm going to speed it up because I lost my loons right there, but it doesn't even matter. I got all these pups, and they're just going to take this this wizard tower out. Well, the P.E.K.K.A will. But that part wasn't very pretty, but you get the concept of the attack. Now, once this gets done, I'll show you my next attack. And my next attack was on a 9.5 account that I run sometimes, and it's a friend of mine's, and I run it in wars occasionally, and I decided, you know, that was pretty good, so let me try it again on a 9.5. So I had a 9.5 against a 9.5. So I got the same setup. The only thing is I've got a couple of I took the baby drag out, and I put a couple of bowlers in. And let's take a look at this hit right here. So coming in from the top, I'm going to quake this middle area where the queen is. But what ends up happening is my funnel breaks down and my wall breakers die. So watch this. Wall breakers coming in right now. They died from that mortar. Well, there's 2 of them made it through, but it wasn't enough. So I ended up having to quake on the cannon, and that's okay. You got to be able to be flexible when things go wrong. So right here, I'm a little late on the bowlers. So that part was kind of bad, but it's okay. Everything's moving in. I got my first rage down. I'm going to have to hit my king's ability, but he is dead. He is completely dead right there. But they're going in. And what ends up happening, guys, I actually only get 1 AD down. And that was not part of the plan for me. I really thought these bowlers were going to take this last AD down. But the queens jumped off to the side. But there was only a sliver of health on the AD, so I knew it wasn't going to do a whole lot of damage to my hound. So I just went ahead and got these balloons rolling. And I'm going to haste the ones on the side, because I want him to go into that AD and get it down really quick, because he was not part of the program. So there we go. And here's a rage. And that was actually supposed to be on my kill squad, but that's all right. I used it for this part. And as you can see, at this point, I just went ahead and hasted these balloons in. They're fighting a sweeper again, but that's okay, because it's over. I mean, it is over. It's just a matter of cleaning up this base now. So that was 2 attacks using a very similar style. And you just had to, I mean, if things go wrong, you got to be able to figure out, you know, how do I fix it real quick. So I got one more example of this, and I used it in the war we're in currently. Oh, wait a minute. Let me back out of here. Our current war. And I'll show you that. Well, nope, enemy. My bad. No, not that one. Where is it at? And this is my mini account Pappy. And I used it on this base. Now with this base, the thing, as I'm scouting it, I'm looking at these sweepers, and they're in really good position. I have got to get a sweeper down. That has to happen. So basically, I'm going to quake right here on this tile. And that's going to open up this area. And it's going to open up this area to the outside. It's going to give me access. I don't need wall breakers. I've got 18 balloons. I mean, this one's good. So here we go. I'll show you my idea here. So I'm quaking in. And I know a lot of people are scared of quake, but guys, honestly, quake just gives you so much value. You got to get your funnel right. Obviously, do your basics. Everything's going in, as you can see. I'm good there. Pretty happy at this point. Everything's going in. CC's pulled. Early rage. I really would have liked the rage to go a little bit deeper, but I couldn't. So it is what it is. So right here, they're going to get that sweeper down, and this is critical, because once that sweeper goes down, that means I can start from the top with my balloons. So here's my queen. She's locking in. I went ahead and hit her ability because I wanted the X-bow down. So my bowlers are even going to get some of the Tesla farm. That's great. Now I've only got, I've got no ADs actually. All the ADs down. So that's great. But as you can see here, I just got to work through this base now. I'm a little concerned though, because my hounds aren't taking the damage, and my balloons are taking splash from the wizard towers. So I'm really hoping that they pop at some point right here. I was starting to get a little concerned, but the hound's going to pop about about here. I'm going to haste it into this archer tower, and he's there. He's going to pop right there. Boom, air mine got him. So I needed that. That's going to get me through this base. That's going to give me the cleanup I needed. I put some archers on the builder huts and stuff. Got them going. My cleanup. And it's a wrap, guys. We'll speed it up. And as you guys can see, I mean, this, if you're doing air attacks like this, and you're a ground guy, it should really make it more comfortable for you, because really the kill squad is doing a lot of damage, and you're getting a lot of value out of your core shot. And that heal spell really helps you out to get through the core of that base. And so then your loon section, you don't have to plan as much for your loon section. You do got to plan some. You got a couple of hastes for them, but really and truly, if you get that value out of your core shot, you're going to be okay. So I would suggest you guys try this attack. If you're a ground guy, let me know if it worked out for you. I hope it does, because I wouldn't tell you nothing. This is no gimmicks. I'm telling you the truth. If you're struggling with air and having a tough time with it, this should get you through the hump, and it should make it a lot easier for you. So guys, with that being said, I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed this video.